Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and welcome back to Salvage Rescues. And today we are continuing with the Mini Clubman JCW. I'll give you a bit of an update first of where we've got to since the last video, and then I'll explain what we're going to do today. So we've had a new tyre installed, or we had the wheel powder coating and had a new tyre installed on the front. Unfortunately the wheel is bent and they can't straighten it, so I've had to order a new wheel. So I got a new wheel for that inside. That need powder coating as well, so I got to take that one off again, take it back to the powder coater, and then he'll powder coat that. As you can see, the other front one had like a rim guard stuck to it. As I removed that, as the only wheel what had a rim guard installed on it. So as I took that off, you can see it pulled the coating off, so I need to have that one powder coated as well. So I had some fun this week. I've installed the bracket at the top of the external rad, so that's now done. I've got the rock guard to install on the front, and the bracket's all now fully completed. I've had the paint guy, or the dent guy, come and have a look at the dents on the front of this bonnet. He's saying he can't get them out and needs to go to the body shop, so that's what we're going to do with that. It's going to the body shop next week to have the bumper painted and repairs done to this bonnet. I think personally they'll pull out with a dent machine, but he said they won't. There's no twist on the frame anywhere, so yeah. I've half removed. If anyone's ever brought a car from Copart with that fend wrap on, they'll know what a nightmare it is to get off. I've half removed that. I've got a chemical inside which takes it off. Not the easiest, but it takes it off. So I'll show you that later on in the video. And then generally, yeah, that's I haven't got the condenser yet. The condenser hasn't come. It might come today, but I doubt it. So I need to do what I can today to finish off as much as I can, and prior to that going to the body shop. You've seen the last video that runs and drives, so I can get it on the trailer and then drive it into the body shop. But yeah, so I'm good today. We're gonna complete this front section here with a slam panel, etc., and yeah, put as much as we can on the car prior to it going to the body shop. Like I say, that condenser is causing me a bit of grief, otherwise I could have carried on fitting everything on the front end. But I've got a plethora of parts inside. It's crazy the amount of parts I've had to buy for this. I couldn't find any second hand. Well, I could find them second hand on eBay, etc., but they were more expensive than getting them brand new from Mini BMW, so I've gone down that route instead. I've done a bit of Google research on level sensor, and that's only for the headlights. That tells the headlights where to point, so it's got nothing to do with the reason the car's slightly down on the near side. So I have ordered a front strut, but that's had to come from Germany. That's the only one I could find what had the correct part number on, so I'm waiting for that. So but that won't stop us getting it to the body shop, so I'm waiting for that to come. And yeah, so let's what I'll do is I'll take you inside to the snug, and I'll show you the amount of parts that I've had to buy. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, I'll take you in there and then I'll show you the plethora of parts I've got, and then we'll commence rebuilding the front of the car. Yeah, glorious day today. It obviously rained a little bit last night, but the sun's out today, so yeah, we'll continue and see how far we get today. But like I say, I'll whip you inside now and show you the amount of parts I've had to purchase for it. Okay, ta-da for now. So yeah, this is my little part collection for the rebuilding the front of the car. It's crazy. because the insurance assessors have stripped it down, it's not the easiest thing to do to go through all the part numbers and get exactly what you need. But between myself and the mini garage, my local mini garage, we seem to have got there in the end. I've still a couple of parts missing. There's the upper grille. We didn't seem to notice we needed to order, and I can't remember what else, but there's a few things we're missing anyway, 3 or 4 which we're now ordered and will be here next week. But that box there is a new wheel, air duct guide, air box, crash bar, slam panel, horns. There's that rock guard I was talking about for the external radiator. There's, like I say, just a plethora. There's so many air duct guides, and that's the front air duct guide going front of the rad pack. They're the wheel arch trims, inner arch liners, absorber. This in here, the big box there is the front bumper, the painted part of the front bumper. That's the aero kit there. Got the wiring loom for the parking sensors in there. It's just ludicrous. Like I say, everywhere you look, you got plastic. But yeah, so we're 98% of the parts are here. We're just, I think there's 4 we've had to order once I got it all home and sort of temporary put the bumper together. I noticed the ones we're missing, so we got them. V-brace there for the front. Like I say, some of this I won't be able to install if I don't get the condenser. Some, you know, I will be able to install prior to the condenser coming. So let's see how far we get, and then yeah, let's get the car off to the body shop, and then hopefully in the next episode we should be able to show the car's complete. Okay, ta-da for now. Right, so I'll give you a quick update. So we're put the slam panel on. Made sure the bonnet shuts and opens fine. We've put the front crash bar, upper crash bar on, although I believe I've got to take it off again when the condenser comes, because you've got an air duct what sits in front of all that as well. So I think I've got to take it off again. But as you see in the time lapse, you see how easy that went together. So just reiterating that this is a Cat S somehow, and yet everything lines up perfectly. I'll put the horns on. I'll put the brake air duct in and the external radiator air ducts both sides. Put the stone guard on the radiator. I'm struggling to think what these wires are for. I've got the PDC loom, so I assume that goes into there. Not sure what those wires are. It makes me wonder whether we got fog lights in the front bumper, but if we have, I haven't got them. What was next job I was gonna do? I was gonna fit this inner arch liner as well, get that fitted. Might as well do that, because that wheel's fine, that ain't gonna come off. This wheel, like I say, needs to come off and have the strut changed. And then, I don't know what else we could do. I could fit the airbox, I suppose. See if we can release another code off the engine, because we've got code for the mass sensor. might do that as well. And then yeah, not sure. See, see, I think the air duct bolts in there, sorry, there, down there, there and here. So I think minimum this strut's got to come off, but also we'll probably have to take the upper crash bar off again once the condenser comes, so that we can fit the air duct. But it's all, like I say, nothing's moved, it's all just bolted together straight away. So yeah, right, I think what I'm going to do then is get it back off the ramps, and then yeah, fit the inner arch liner. Yeah, okay then, ta-da for now. Right, I thought I'd cut back in here because before I got it off the ramps, I put the air box on and yeah, started the car up. Just run a diagnostics check, and every single code has gone apart from the aerial on the driver's side, so I need to have a look at that. I think that's the aerial along the side skirt. We've still got two here, which is tyre pressure low. I think you have to drive it for a certain amount of time before it read the tyre pressures, and obviously the park and distance control sensors are not connected. So all in all, we got clean bill of health nearly. So yeah, so I was going to put the inner wheel arch on, or the wheel arch liner, but I'm not going to now. I thought I wouldn't do that. Ah, there's the problem. The wire's broken for the aerial, so I need to reconnect that. Yeah, but I thought something else for the body shop to worry about. So I'm going to leave that off, I think. So yeah, I did have notifications to say the condenser's coming today, and then I had notifications to say it's not anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the rest of this glue from the bonnet, get this horrible glue off, and then I'm going to give the car a good clean, because if it's going to the body shop next week, I might as well see if there's any other little nicks or marks I need them to remove. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So we are going to get off the ramps, and then we're going to remove the glue from the bonnet and give it a good clean. Okay, ta-da for now. Right, so that's all the fend wrap gone from what I can see. I did wash the chemical off. This is what I use, if anyone knows of anything better, but I use this G-Technic tar and glue remover. I have tried various other products, but none seem to shift it as much as that one does, and we all know how much it takes to come off. So what I'm now going to do is set the jet wash up, give it a snow foam. It's a lovely colour, by the way. You can still see the remnants of the glue, but once it's clean, you just keep going over it and wiping it off, and then what little is left does come off. But yeah, like I say, I'm open to suggestions if anyone knows of a better way of removing it, because it's a pig to get off. But yeah, I'll give it a jet wash, snow foam, and then give it a hand wash, and let's see if we can see any other things we need the body shop to do. But okay, I'll set you up on time lapse again, and then we'll go from there. Ta-da for now. So that's it washed. I'm no valeter, so please don't have a go at me if I've done something wrong. The bonnet has a few marks on it still from the glue. I don't know if you can see. There's a few marks, so I'll carry on to remove them. It's a lovely colour. I don't know whether you can see, but it's like a metallic blue. It's absolutely lovely. I can't see no other, even like small dents, car park dents or anything over the whole body. So I think we're all right. So I think all we need to get the body shop to do is just the front bumper and the bonnet. So that's good news. I'll ask them to give it a check over, but as you can see, it's pretty straight all round. It's not even a small scratch or anything that I can see. Do need a good polish. There's bits like this where it needs a good buff and polish, but all in all, there's a mark on that bumper there. No, all in all, it's a really straight car. So I've got the mirror caps, so I'll have to get the body shop to paint them as well. I think I was going to go for body colour, but I think I'll go for the same colour as the roof, so just gloss black the mirror caps. I have got this, that's in the car. So yeah, I'm not so sure. I'll go through the parts I've got in the house and see if there's anything else I'm going to install before it goes to the paint shop. But I think that's about it. It's a pity the condenser didn't come, because then we could have totally finished the front end, all bar the bumper. Okay, I'll go through the parts and then yeah, see if there's anything else. I might even attempt to clean the inside this weekend before it goes to the body shop. Might as well get it as clean as I can before it goes. I did find £1 and 3 postage stamps, so we're already in a bit of profit. Oh, and a check. Right, okay, so I'm gonna let the hard standing area dry, have some lunch, and see if there's anything else I can do. But apart, she's a gorgeous looking car. Okay, ta-da for now. So I did give it a bit of a hoover and wipe down. It's made the insides look a hell of a lot better. It was only a quick going over, but interior looks really nice with no marks. So yeah, it's all in all a very straight car, and it'll be nice when it's done. But yeah, as you can see, it's cleaned up reasonably well inside for 10-15 minute tidy up. But yeah, and also we've got a private lane here where I live, look, and so I took for a blast round the private lane, and that seems to have sort of sorted itself out on the level side of things. I have still got that front strut to change, like I said earlier. That should be Monday or Tuesday from Germany. But yeah, where before you could get your hand in here, you can sort of now get sort of 2 fingers, just over 2 fingers in there. And It's exactly the same on the other side, that just over 2 fingers. So it seemed to have sorted itself out. I didn't really know what it was. What I did do is, while I was driving around the lane, play with the variable dampers a little bit. So had them in sport, had them in green, had them in mid. So maybe, yeah, maybe that was just what was required. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm now going to load it up onto the trailer and then ready to drop at the paint shop tomorrow. But apart from that, that's all I can do today, really. So yeah. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Turn on your notifications as well, and that'll tell you when the next episode's been released. Also, if you hit that subscribe button, we are nearly at 7,000 subscribers, so we can hit that 7,000 mark. That'd be greatly appreciated. And if you got any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Comments or advice, I do try and answer every single comment. So yeah, anything you want to talk about, leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But apart from that, guys, that's it for this episode. Hopefully in the next episode we can finish it and have all the front end rebuilt, and that'll be the last episode. But apart from that, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next Monday at 7 PM. Ta-da for now.